According to Wike's aide, Larry Olayinka, on his interview on Arise Television, he said that Wike need a look Uche face, so even if you are his close friends and you don't have the right paper to your land, you don't have a C of O, you don't have the certificate of residency, the land is going to be revoked. The land will be collected from you. And by the way, he also mentioned that both Babangida and Samuel Ortom, by the way, is very close with Wike and also part of the G5 that was formed last year during the 2023 presidential campaign period. According to Larry Olayinka, Samuel Ortom and Babangida's name are among those people who are going to have their land revoked. Is he actually going to go on, to revoke the land from them? That is what we'll have to get to find out, because according to him, their names have already been published alongside numerous other names that was published on the national newspaper that will soon get their land revoked. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe, like this video, also leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Babangida Samuel Ortom collected allocations from government, failed to pay for lands, Wike's aide. Larry Olayinka, the Senior Special Assistant on Public Communications and New Media to the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Ortom Wike, has disclosed that former President Ibrahim Babangida and ex-Wike Governor of Benue State, Samuel Ortom, are among those owing the government on lands. Olayinka stated that his principal is ready to revoke the lands of his friends, wife, and enemies if they default in regularizing their land allocation within the FCT. Newsroom Nigeria reports that Wike has come under heavy backlash following the demolition of buildings and revocation of lands. Speaking on the development on Friday during an appearance on Arise TV, Olayinka warned that those who fail to regularize their land allocation within the capital city would lose their properties. He insisted that none of the defaulters would be spared from the exercise. Larry Olayinka disclosed that 9,532 people owe the government for failure to regularize their land allocation within the FCT. He said that Babangida and Ortom are part of those who have collected allocations from the government and have failed to pay for their lands. He said a few days ago, advertisements were placed in many newspapers listing the names of those owing the government on lands. There are 9,532 people who have collected allocations from the government and have not paid for the lands. Those names have been published. One of the people whose name was mentioned was former President Ibrahim Babangida, and another person was former Benue Governor Samuel Ortom. Ortom is a very close friend and political ally of the FCT minister. His name was published. What he is saying is that he would not deal with you based on friendship, but based on doing the right thing. He's saying that if you have land genuinely, even if you are his enemy, you will not have any issue. But if you don't have genuine ownership of land, even if you are his friend or wife, you will lose the land. I'm saying this again. Those whose names have been published and are among those 9,532 people should go and do what they need to do, because when the government now chooses to revoke their allocation, that is when they will come to television stations and social media activists calling those who did law in the night to speak to them on social media. They have the option of regularizing their ownership now, and we are calling them to do that now. If they don't, they will lose those lands. The minister will not look at your face, whether you are his friend or enemy. He will only look at the genuineness of your claims. What are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. By the look of things, Wike no dey look Uche face. According to his media aide, he says that even if you are his friend and you don't have the right papers, your land will get revoked from you. And even if you are his enemy and you have the right paper, which means you are free to go. That doesn't mean that he would use this opportunity to revoke your land. Now, that is not what Wike is doing. Anyway, we'll get to find that out. Before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment from Mama Boy says, Wike is really working. If only we have 5 leaders like him, Nigeria would be better off. Ahmad Douglas says, Wike is crossing his boundary. Another person says, almost all El Rufai aides flee Abuja after he stepped out of FCT as minister. So talk nice while in your temporal office. Kelly Casey says, please, Wike, there are several bushes and undeveloped lands in Abuja. Why not construct good roads in such places and develop it rather than demolishing people's properties, revoking and allocating same to yourself, friends and allies? You can still do the right thing with due diligence without causing too much pains to people at this time of the economy. Remember, power is transient. You are here today, tomorrow you will not be there again, and another person will take over. Baba Yemi Olusegun says, I beg, na by force. The land they run away ni. I beg, do it in a civilized way, jare. This gra don't do too much. We want peace in Federal Capital Territory. IK Judge says, why begging IBB and Ortom? Why not go ahead and demolish IBB house as you did to the retired soldier if they born you were Wike? Abio, why giving them warning? Why not just go straight to demolish his house like you did with the retired soldier's estate? Imagine a whole estate worth billions upon billions of naira. You went ahead to demolish it without any warning, but because it's your friends and 9,000 others that we do not know about, you are giving them warning. Anyway, you all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. What do you all think of this? Do you think that it is actually true that Wike would demolish his friend's house if he does not have the right paper? Samuel Ortom, for example, do you think he has that lever to do it? Let me know in the comment section what you all think. Thank you very much for always listening. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.